My name is Žoao Souza, and I'm a senior scientist for the AWS Generative AI Innovation Center at AWS. First and foremost, I have to call it out. I'm here today speaking on behalf of my colleague, Marco Guerreiro, who unfortunately couldn't be here. So I'll be delivering his presentation on his behalf. So hopefully, I can make him a fair substitution. First, a little bit about Marco, so that you also get to know him. Marco is our leader for the startups team at the Gen AI Innovation Center. He's mostly working on the strategic side of things, so he's the one accelerating startups in the region and in adopting generative AI. Yesterday I told you a bit about what we do within the team. For those of you who weren't there, the Generative AI Innovation Center has been in place for around about 2 years. We are a pool of technical resources ranging from science to engineering, also business. And our main focus is to act as enablers for generative AI. So we work with AWS customers, or soon-to-be AWS customers, in accelerating and proving the value of generative AI by means of deeply technical prototypes. We work fast, we work agile, we deliver these prototypes, and then we cross our fingers and hope that they work. And when they do work, then we collaborate with these customers in deploying our solutions to production. Welcome. So our team has had the privilege of working with tons of different customers throughout these years, different regions, different verticals, and we have helped them go through this complex but also exciting journey of adopting AI as a mean to an end, and we are now very much focused on this rise of agentic AI. And even going beyond it. So today I'll be sharing some of our perspectives, or Marco's perspectives actually, and also share a bit of learnings of what we have collected throughout these years. So let's start with some historical context. The concept of autonomous systems isn't actually new, so it has been around since the ancient Greek times. Its basis is actually attributed to Aristotle, more in the realm of politics, actually. So this goes back to 384 BCE. So pretty old concept, even though it now sounds like it's the hottest new topic. And back then they imagined machines, and I'm reading the quote, machines that could move by intelligent anticipation. Obviously, we have come a long way since then. From around about 59 to 2010, we have built scientific and software foundations. So we have created the first multi-agent systems, mostly by mathematical purposes. We have created the actor model coming from the reinforcement learning scientific realm. And we have created the first software agents which laid the ground for what we are doing today. So all of these were completely groundbreaking, but obviously still limited, especially in terms of large-scale enterprise application and business impact. Between 2020 to 25, we have experienced all this emergence of large language models, and this has been the true AI breakthrough. What changed? First, the technology enabled the mathematical and scientific breakthroughs from the past to reach different kinds of scale, to reach reasoning capabilities, and also to leverage from sophisticated data integration. So what changed was the technology and was the scale. The science has been there for many, many years. So with persistent memory, with large-scale cloud deployment, and most importantly, truly production-grade infrastructure, we have entered this new era, looking at 2026 and beyond. We are moving towards what now the decision makers and thought leaders are very often calling the economic AI. And so this refers to AI systems which will reach a different level of autonomy. They will negotiate, manage risk, form coalitions, and even hire or fire humans to achieve complex goals. So this isn't just technological evolution, this is a societal revolution. It's increasing autonomy, driving efficiency and business impact at an unprecedented scale, but obviously it comes with risks. All big opportunities come with big risks on the side. So let's talk about it a bit more deeply today. So first, what are AI agents? We have talked about it several times since yesterday. There are different nomenclatures out there, different definitions, concepts, whatever. But cutting it short, AI agents are autonomous or semi-autonomous software systems that can reason, plan, and act to accomplish a given goal that ideally is set by us as humans, as creators, as deployers. These goals are, as of now, mostly limited to digital or physical environments. In the future, some people are challenging that we might go beyond those. What's the key difference that has led us from what we had since 2020 to what we are now living in this era of AI agents? Foundation models like GPT behind ChatGPT that you all know, or Claude from Anthropic, those from the very beginning have been able to generate text, answer questions, write code, but they weren't able to actually solve problems end-to-end, right? They were limited transformer architectures. They weren't able to execute tasks. That's what changed with the agentic prophecy. So agents are now able and capable to sense their environment through APIs, databases, web context, whatever, and they break down these high-level objectives into tasks by means of executable steps. So they will learn and improve over time, mostly like we try to do as humans, and they don't just respond. They will act with intent, working backwards from goals. So think about it this way. A chatbot will tell you how to pay a bill. An agent will actually pay the bill for you, assuming you have the cash on your bank account. So this whole transformation, and this is a coined expression from our CEO, is driving what we frequently call a tectonic shift. So this goes back to what was before. This is not only a technological revolution, this goes beyond that. And this very much changes the way we are interacting with software and with artificial intelligence these days. So currently, we already estimate to have billions of agents deployed in production in the world, and this scale is only getting bigger. So we are far beyond the scale of thousands, far beyond the scale of millions, and we are just getting started. So a lot of opportunities, a lot of risks, and this might sound scary to some people. These agents are mostly working alongside humans in different settings, consumer settings, enterprise organizations, also industrial environments, large-scale, heavy production industrial environments. And they are not just handling simple tasks. They are orchestrating sophisticated organizational settings, multi-step processes. They are understanding complex surrounding contexts, making decisions, taking actions. And that's the future that we're building toward. Again, the technology is there, the science is there. It's up to us to know how to best make use of it. So I touched base on this a little bit in the beginning, but why now? Why is this the moment for agentic AI? What has changed versus the last 4 to 5 years? So 4 things converged all at the same time to create this new emergence. First, the scale of the foundational models and the capabilities of the foundational models has drastically changed since they acquired reasoning capabilities, right? So this is the scientific breakthrough, the scientific vertical which led to this change. This happened since the launch of specifically Claude Sonnet 3.5 from Anthropic, and then GPT-4 from OpenAI, and lastly, Amazon Nova as well. So these models can now break down complex tasks and handle uncertainty. This element of uncertainty is very important because we have moved into transformer architectures which are predominantly probabilistic. And again, that pretty much resembles the way we act and reason as humans, right? We deal with uncertainty. Our decisions, our actions are never purely and solely deterministic. Second, the infrastructure. We have finally and truly been able to achieve and deliver cost-effective infrastructures which support these kind of solutions. So you can now run sophisticated agents at scale without breaking the bank. Yesterday we had the workshop and we very much dove deeper on this. Third, very importantly, and also related to infrastructure, data integration, secure data integration. Enterprises now have data across multiple systems, multiple regions, multiple providers, and agents need to succeed and to be truly meaningful. Agents need access, but with governance and controls. And the technology and infrastructure is enabling these in a simple and secure manner. And fourth, and very importantly, mostly from a developer and deployer perspective, tools, development tools. So if you're paying attention, you will realize that most of the key players are investing more and more on launching the so-called agentic frameworks. These frameworks are unifying and creating homogeneous layers for one to develop these solutions with astonishing easiness. I can tell you as a practitioner, as someone who has been deploying and working on agentic systems with several companies for the last few months, if I compare the effort it would take me to develop such a solution 6 months ago and what it takes now, the difference is unbelievable. And so these frameworks are laying the foundation for us to accelerate the adoption and the successful deployment of all of this.